1 char, 1 int, 5 bytes. Wrong. The math doesn't math. That gap, that's the whole difference between your code and a senior engineer at Google or Meta. They see memory, you don't. That's it. That's the whole video. Want the headline? You can leave right now. Want to actually see it the way they do? Stay to the end. JavaScript hid memory from you on purpose. C++ is the X-ray. Here's the real story. Every variable you've ever written lives somewhere, a location. Most languages spend enormous effort hiding that location. C++ hands you the address, and here's the one to wait for. 12 megabytes that crashes, 1 gigabyte that runs fine. Same machine, same program. Hold that, we come back to it at the end. 3 layers down, one thing to see. Alright. 3 things a senior sees that you don't. A struct that's the wrong size, a crash with a ceiling, a reference that outlives its memory. 3 X-rays. Start at the smallest. X-ray 1. To find the missing 3 bytes, zoom in. RAM is a grid. Each cell holds 1 byte. Each cell has an address, a number naming its spot. Write int x equals 5. The compiler grabs 4 cells, writes 5 across them, hands you the name x. So a variable is 2 things, a label and a location. You see the label. The senior engineer sees the location. Smallest program that proves it. Print 3 things, the value, the address, the size. Run it. Value, 5. Address, a real hex location in your machine right now. Size, 4 bytes. An int is 32 bits. 4 cells side by side. Run it again. The address moves. The OS picks a new spot each time. The label is yours. The location belongs to the system. LLVM once reordered the fields in a Chromium struct, saved 4% of its memory, just by reading the padding. Now the X-ray. 1 char, 1 int in a struct. 1 plus 4. 5 bytes, right? Look at this. Size of returns 8. 3 bytes. Gone. Not gone. The compiler slipped 3 padding bytes behind the char, so the int lands on an address divisible by 4. Hardware demands alignment. The compiler obeys. Silent in your source, loud in your memory. First X-ray done. The struct was never 5 bytes. Next, a crash that makes no sense. X-ray 2. Your program uses 2 regions, the stack and the heap. The stack is automatic. Call a function, it grows 1 frame for the locals. Function returns, the frame vanishes. You never free it. The heap is manual. Ask with new. You get an address. It stays yours, eating space, until you hand it back with delete. Forget, and the program leaks. C++ has no garbage collector. Watch them split. Int a equals 1, stack, free. Int start p equals new int 7, heap. Your problem now. Print both addresses. Stack, high in memory. Heap, a completely different range. 2 regions, 2 neighborhoods. Now drop the delete. The function returns. The stack frame is gone, but the 7 lives on. 4 bytes nobody can reach. JavaScript tells you memory is free, according to the marketing slide. The slide leaves out the garbage collector, pausing your app to sweep up. First Stack Overflow I shipped blew up at 3 AM. The fix was 1 line. Move the array to the heap. Here's the crash. You think the stack is unlimited. On Linux, by default, it's about 8 megabytes. Declare int r of 3 million inside main. 12 megabytes. The program never reaches its first line. Segmentation fault. The stack pointer walked off its own region. 12 megabytes on the stack, dead on arrival. The same 12 on the heap, fine. Second X-ray done. The stack has a ceiling. Last one, the one that hides from every test you write. X-ray 3. Pass a variable by value, the function gets a copy. Change the copy, the original is untouched. Pass by reference, the function gets the address. Same memory, no copy. For a big string, the copy is the cost. The reference is free. So far, sensible. Watch. Void inc int n copy. The original never changes. Void inc int %n reference. The original moves. Good. Now the crime. A function returns a reference to its own local variable. Compile it. It runs. Print the result. Correct. Run it 100 times. Correct every time. Ship it. A reviewer approved one of mine once. Green for a week. It crashed in a live demo. Here's why. That local lived on the stack frame. The frame vanished when the function returned. The reference points at memory that's been handed to someone else. It works until something else claims that spot. Then your value rots mid-run. undefined behavior. The compiler is allowed to assume it never happens. Bjarne Stroustrup, who created C++, put it best. C makes it easy to shoot yourself in the foot. C++ makes it harder, but when you do, it blows your whole leg off. Same suspect. The address. 3 X-rays. 3 things you can now see. And under all of them, one thing. The address. Remember the 12 megabytes that crashed when a gigabyte runs fine? Now you see it. The 12 lived on the stack. 8 megabyte ceiling, gone. The gigabyte lives on the heap, room to spare. Same bytes, different neighborhood. You just saw it without running it. One real tip, no joke. You don't have to guess at any of this. Run Xclang's dump-record-layouts flag on your code. The compiler prints the exact layout. Every field, every padding byte, every offset. That command is the fastest path from I don't see memory to I see memory. Senior engineers don't have X-ray eyes, they have the flag. A struct that lied about its size, a crash with a ceiling, a reference that outlived its memory. 3 things most devs never see. Now you do. And under all of them, one thing, the address. You can see one variable now, down to the byte. Next, what happens when there are thousands of them? Pointers, arrays laid out end to end, and the linked list your professor loved and your CPU hates. That's how it actually works. Subscribe. Next one, we find out why one of them runs 20 times slower. See you in the next one.